You are not going to believe this, but this one faceless video made me $10,249.54, and the craziest part is, this video only took me a few hours to make, and I didn't even show my face. Now, before you think this is all complete luck, this exact system has worked for me time and time again, and I'm going to be breaking it down in this video step by step. I'm going to be revealing the niche that this video was in, the click-through rate for the video, the average viewer duration, and why this video actually ended up succeeding. So if you've ever wanted to make real money from YouTube without filming yourself, watch until the end, because I'll be doing a full breakdown and how you can literally copy this exact system for yourself. So like you've just seen, in today's video, we're going to be checking out how one faceless video made me $10,249.54. We can't forget that part. And this literally only cost me around $40 to make, and just a few hours in total actually making this entire video. And let me break down exactly how I done it in this video. Then in terms of the niche that this video is in that went viral, it was in the celebrity news space, pop culture news, whatever you want to call it. Now this niche covers everything from like breakups, scandals, celebrity controversies, you name it, this niche probably covers all of it. In terms of video ideation, for me on a daily basis, I heavily focus on looking at my competitor videos to see what's performing well. I'll then check stuff like Google News, X, Instagram, TikTok, all the social media feeds that you're probably on. I'll be scrolling it on a daily basis. In terms of the script for this video, it was posted towards the end of 2023, early 2024. So I would have even been using ChatGPT for the script itself. I would have been doing it all myself. Whereas now, if you're a beginner, it is so much easier. You can literally use ChatGPT and Claude to do the scripts for you. But let's just say, to play devil's advocate, you want to get a script writer. I would just recommend using Upwork. In my opinion, don't go near Fiverr. It's a bit too costly compared to Upwork. And let's say for like an 8-minute video, you can easily get it for around $10 per script. The reason being, when doing a job post on Upwork, what you should do now is when writing it out, state that you're looking for someone that has experience with prompting on ChatGPT or Claude when it comes down to the script writing. Then for the editing side of things, if you're a complete beginner and you don't have a budget to play around with, I would highly recommend downloading CapCut. The reason being, it is free compared to softwares like Premiere Pro, because if you outsource this part really early, it can add up quick. But if you're looking to outsource the editing, say you go on Upwork and you do a job post, around an 8-minute video is probably going to cost you like $25, $30, depending on the niche you're in. For me in the celebrity niche, an 8-minute video cost me around like $25 to make. Then when it comes down to the thumbnail, I mean, you can use stuff like ChatGPT, Grok AI, Midjourney, but I mean, I'm doing it in relation to the celebrity news space. It doesn't really work like that because it comes off as way too artificial. In my space anyway, you need the realism there with the emotion of the face. You don't want it to look too like high quality. So what I do is I outsource this part, and per thumbnail is around like $5 to $10. So the full process behind my celebrity channel, or just YouTube automation channels in general, you start with a topic, you then turn the topic into a script, you then get the script to a voiceover, edit, thumbnail, upload, and do these 6 steps literally every single day. In terms of the celebrity news space, it's not actually just about the gossip, it's about how you can package the gossip behind it. Let's say you want to intrigue some emotion and curiosity in the viewer. To do this, you have to put yourself in the mind of the viewer that is going to click onto your video. Say for example, there's like a breakup scandal. You'll think in your head, what sort of angle can I come at from this video? What are my competitors talking about similar to this scandal? And try to come up with an original, unique twist on that topic. The key thing here is that the system will stay the same. The only thing that changes is the story and topic that you're covering on a daily basis, depending on what's hot at that time. Because if you're able to put yourself in your audience's brain, think, okay, what sort of angle are they going to look for in a video? And you can understand that and do that on a repeatable basis. That is how I've seen success when it comes to this space. And when it comes down to the CTR, aka click-through rate, for this video in particular, it had an 11.4 CTR percentage, and the click-through rate tells you how clickable your title and thumbnails actually are. In this instance, an 11.4% CTR is actually quite strong for long form videos, The sweet spot is around like 6 to 10%. The reason why this video worked and got such a high click-through rate was because I uploaded this video very early when the topic was hot, the title built curiosity, and the thumbnail hinted at tension. When you can get relevance, timing, and emotion all in one, that is literally the perfect click-through rate combo. Then in terms of the average viewer duration for this video itself, the AVD was 2 minutes 48, bringing an overall percentage to 34.7%. So what does this actually mean? The AVD shows how long people stay watching your video. So let's say this one in particular for mine, it's a 2 minute 48 average watch time, and you may think that's not a lot, bearing in mind this video is just 8 minutes long, meaning the viewers are staying on the video for the entire first third of the video, bringing it to a 34.7% overall AVD, as anything above 30% is what YouTube considers high performing. Why it worked? This video in particular had a very strong hook, fast-paced editing and clear storyline with no filler. I literally structured this video like a mini drama, because what I usually do is I call it like a mini series. If you get one topic blow up on your channel, you can literally do multiple different videos from a different perspective on this topic. So I structured it like a mini drama with conflict, tension, and then eventually having a payoff towards the end of the video. And that emotional flow kept the viewers hooked, which is key especially in the celebrity space. Then in terms of the impressions funnel for this video in particular, it's actually quite interesting. This video had 16.8 million impressions. The reason being, this funnel shows how the algorithm rewards the video itself, as by having a strong click-through rate and a solid watch time, YouTube recommends it to millions of more people. As once YouTube saw the high retention and the high clicks, it started pushing the video across browse and search, and that's how it hit over 16 million impressions. Then in terms of the traffic sources for this video itself, we had 52% come from browse, 38% come from search, and interestingly, only 6.9% came from suggested, which may surprise quite a lot of you. And by most of the views coming from browse and search, it means both the packaging and the SEO were optimized properly for this topic. The fact that this video's traffic wasn't solely from search is actually quite a key indicator here, because it shows YouTube were pushing it to the home feeds as they saw people clicking and watching all the way through. Literally, the mix of strong metadata and audience response to this video itself is what triggered this growth over time. Then another very, very important metric when it came to this video's success and how much it made was the geography behind the viewers watching. You can literally see here, almost 70% came from the United States. In second place, you've got my homeland, the United Kingdom, only a small 5.4%. You've then got Canada, South Africa and Australia, barely getting 1 to 3%. A major indicator behind this video's success is the fact 70% were from the US, as that highly boosted my RPM. The reason being, the US typically has higher ad rates, so when your content appeals to them, you automatically earn more for your views. So when you're setting up your channel, no matter the niche, it could be celebrity, history, sports, whatever it is, make sure you're targeting Western countries and English countries, stuff like US, UK, Canada, and do topics that they can relate to. The reason being, it not only increases your income potential, but also improves your engagement since the content feels culturally relevant. So when looking at the summary of the key stats, you've got the click-through rate being 11.4%, which is quite strong. The AVD, even though it's only 2 minutes 48, it was still around the 34.7 overall percentage. You've then got the impressions being 16.8 million, the views then being 2.3 million, and the overall revenue being 10,249 and 54 cents. So in terms of some lessons and takeaways that you can take from this video itself, I've compiled a few bullet points here. The first one in particular, when it comes to the celebrity space, speed matters way more than perfection, as being early on trends can literally make or break your income for that certain topic. Now, no matter what niche you're in, strong packaging always wins. Have clickable titles and clean and bold thumbnails. Then when it comes down to structuring your videos, make sure you structure it literally like a story. Have a hook, build tension throughout, and then have the payoff at the end, or at least the last 3/4 of the video. Always make sure that you keep your pacing tight, no filler, literally make every second of your edit count. You always want to make sure that you match your tone to the niche, because emotion drives the retention, and then always systemize your workflow. If you're a beginner, you'll learn this as you actually gradually get into the YouTube space, make some videos, see what works. Always have the script, voiceover, edit, upload, and do this on a consistent basis to see some results. Now this is a given, but we briefly touched on it a few slides ago. Make sure that you're targeting top tier countries, whether it's the US, UK, Canada, all Western countries, as that would mean you're going to get higher RPM, meaning a higher overall revenue. You always want to study your analytics, especially the click-through rate and average view duration, as these two key metrics can literally make or break your video. You could be talking about or even have the best edit completely, but if your title and thumbnail isn't optimized properly, it can literally tank your video. Then one theme that works with me, especially on the celebrity space, is creating repeatable formats, the same style but different topics. Then finally, don't just chase virality, chase the systems that can actually make virality inevitable. That's gonna wrap it all up, and you've literally just seen how one Faceless video that cost me $40 to make made me back over $10,000 in return. Now it's your turn to actually go out there and give this a go, because you literally never know. If you're consistent, it literally just takes one video to change your entire landscape when it comes to YouTube automation. If there's still some unanswered questions you want to discuss, if it's whether niches, video topics, I do have a completely free Discord full of like-minded creators setting up their first few channels, whether it's TikTok or YouTube. We're in there every day answering questions about niches, whatever it is. If you want to join it and have a like-minded community, it is top of the description. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys did take some value from this. If you did, it would mean a lot if you could leave a like, comment, even subscribe. It really keeps me motivated to keep doing these style of videos. And if you want more similar videos like this, comment below some ideas and I'll get on them.